Hello, stationery friends. I will start up us today with a fun little pen and ink combo. The fun is that this wonderful pen that looks like a fountain pen is actually a dip pen. So this one comes from 1930s. It's a pretty remarkable shape from what I can tell. And the fun part for me personally is that I finally get to use it with my beautiful Montblanc Gustav Klimt ink, which is a new addition to their collection. It's a pretty one. Comes in their standard but special bottle that they have reserved for some inks, usually a little bit higher price point, so not the boot shape one, as I call it, but usually special editions are in these. Very pretty cardboard situation here. Very Gustav Klimt. So if you're familiar with Gustav Klimt and his work in Austria, so the end of 19th century, beginning of the 20th century, his running theme would be mostly romanticized relationships and just beautiful depiction of love and sort of usage of gold in his art that is wonderfully depicted here. What I find to be extremely interesting is that they went, instead of really exaggerating the gold, they decided to go on with silver as a pop situation, if you can see that. It's great. I really don't hate it. I think that's a clever decision, a little bit unexpected for me, because I would think these parts would be, foiled and popping instead. But that's very clever. All right. Here we go. I do like using handmade papers a lot of time, or papers that are hot pressed and high quality. I mainly use watercolors. I'm a watercolor maker as well, so that's what is my interest and what I use the most, the watercolor paper. So the watercolor paper is wonderful when it comes to both painting, but also I believe in using it for calligraphy. So let's go and try this baby out. Very bright, beautiful blue. Extremely well made, I think. It's my opinion of most of their inks in general, so I'm a little biased here. But I'll do a little bit of a water test here too. Just to see how it flows and to see what the undertones are there. All right, so let's also do this. It's my favorite part, is just to dip the brush up in there and have this kind of sort of a pool of ink for a bit, just to see what we can get when it dries. So the nature of what I do is I make watercolor. And so when one makes watercolor, one tests a lot of it. And one of the purposes is to understand how your binder and the pigments work. The quality of pigment, what you can get with it. So I pretty much think that this is one of my favorite blues. It is simple, yet I can get a lot of very satisfying blues with it, and it's something that I can use daily, on a daily basis. Just going around my day and use it in my pen. So far, so good. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, and we'll see how it happens. So you can see the little pooling up here. It's very dark. Obviously, it's a pool of concentrated color up there. But up here, it's lighter. Reminds me a bit of a sky at night, in the summer at night around this time in July. Beautiful. All right. This is my 1930s pen that I think is just brilliant. It's something I wish they did a little bit more these days. Also, the way it's protected, it is just the right kind of pen for me to use. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.